and are now doctors' attitudes about fibromyalgia. Now, I know we showed a little bit of it, right, and how they thought about it and everything. And I know that on your 30 days of your life on the YouTube channel that posted last night, you kind of went into it, but not everybody's quite heard it yet. So what kind of tell us a little bit about that, please?
Sure. So when I was in medical school and was diagnosed, I called fibromyalgia the F word of medicine, because I swear you would say that name and doctors would like run for the hills. It was like, you know, there's going to be a class about fibromyalgia, and it was like the stampede away, you know. I was like, okay. So it was very much stigmatized. I remember hearing, so this is like early kind of 2000, the things that my fellow medical students and like my teaching attendings, the things they said about fibromyalgia patients were horrific. I mean, it was just very disparaging. That you would never say about, that was just acceptable, like in just like grand rounds or whatever. I remember being like, what the, is it? Okay. And so I learned really quickly that I needed to not tell people that I had fibromyalgia. It was like my little secret. This is how we remain invisible though, right? So, so that has changed as we've had more objective evidence. In 2002 and 2001, some imaging studies, the brain MRI studies showed finally some objective data. And then suddenly doctors were like, oh, okay. So now, you know what, 22 years later, most doctors do believe it's real. And that is progress. That is real progress.
But notice she said most.
Yeah. There's few doctors that really need to retire that are like, I don't okay. Patriarchy, go on. Keep moving. So, but now the gap is like, what do we do about fibromyalgia? And you know, there's still, most doctors are familiar with the FDA-approved medications, but as you learned, and as we know, there's a lot of things that those don't help with, and you know, trying to expand doctors, like Western medicine, conventional doctors, their understanding about how to treat fibromyalgia. So that is one area that we really need to grow, but I do have hope. And if I might segue a little bit, so just so it's not confusing, when he's being examined by Dr. Compton, right? So she's not doing the fibromyalgia tender point exam. She is a doctor that specializes in like guaifenesin protocol, and as part of that, you do this assessment where you kind of look for nodules in the muscle. So just in case any family member, wait, what the hell was she doing? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I was like,
arms.
what? You know, checking your okay. So, but that was not
traditional.
Yes, sorry. That's just my medical part. I just had to like.
No, and I think that's good because when I watched, this is the second time I've seen that, and I'm like, that's not what they did to me when I had my test done. So.
It is what they did to me because I saw Dr. Saint Amand in California many years ago.
Oh, okay. So that's good to know.
And as filmmakers, we did try to give you a variety of experts. Mm-hmm. We did try to lean hard on an expert we really liked a lot.
I am the best, clearly.
While attempting to remain unbiased as filmmakers.
Ish.
Ish.
Yeah, I mean, you did see
Could you all speak up a little bit more? I'm having a hard time.
Come closer.
Sure.
Do you want to come closer?
No, just, you hold it
We'll
down.
try. We need a microphone.
And you will notice that we purposely stacked even opinion after opinion that were different. And that was purposeful because I do believe, you know, people get all kinds of information about fibromyalgia, right? But there hasn't been one sort of cohesive way. And so that was important to us to show as well.